Many couples feel like they've hit a biological deadline the moment they turn 35. It's common to feel that every cycle is a race against time, but the idea of a fertility cliff is often more frightening than the medical reality. Clinical data from organizations like ACOG and the NHS show that while fertility does change, it's a gradual slope, not a cliff. By the end of this discussion, we will cover 12 specific research-backed habits for both partners.
Habit 1. The Mediterranean influence. Studies suggest that what you eat acts as a direct signal to your body. Doctors say that a Mediterranean-style diet, high in healthy fats like olive oil and salmon, is associated with better egg and sperm quality. This confusion is common, but it's not about dieting, it's about reducing inflammation. This does not mean you can't have occasional treats, it simply means your foundation is built on whole foods. Soft reassurance. Your body responds remarkably well to these small nutritional shifts. Habit 2. The BMI Goldilocks zone. Many parents get confused about weight. It's not about the number on the scale, but how your body processes hormones. Being significantly over or under your ideal weight can make the signals for ovulation a bit louder or quieter. Doctors say that losing or gaining just 5% of your body weight can often reset your cycle. This does not mean you need to be an athlete. It means finding the weight where your body feels safe. Habit 3. The Mitochondrial Battery. As we age, our cells' batteries, called mitochondria, can get a bit tired. This is particularly true for eggs. Studies suggest that certain supplements, like CoQ10, can help recharge these batteries. This confusion is common. Many people wonder if they need a dozen different vitamins. Before you assume the worst, there's one thing you need to know. A few high-quality, targeted supplements like folic acid and CoQ10 are often all that's required to support cellular health. Let's see the following table synthesizes the consensus dosages for key supplements studied in the context of 35+ fertility. Folic acid, start 90 days before TTC. CoQ10, ubiquinol is better absorbed after 35. Vitamin D, deficiency linked to lower fertility. Omega-3, choose low-mercury fish sources. Here's the part most people misunderstand. It's not just about the woman's age. Habit 4. The paternal factor. Men produce new sperm every 3 months, which means the choices they make today affect the sperm used 3 months from now. Simple things like avoiding hot tubs and saunas can keep sperm healthy and moving. This does not mean the male partner is the problem. It means both partners are equally important in this journey. Reassurance. Sperm quality can often be improved relatively quickly with these changes.
At this point, many people are holding their breath, waiting for the bad news. But here is the surprising medical clarification. Despite the focus on age 35, a large-scale study found that for women aged 35 to 40 with no known history of reproductive issues, the chance of getting pregnant within a year is still approximately 76%.
Habit 5. Cortisol and the relaxation response. Chronic stress produces a hormone called cortisol, which can sometimes delay ovulation. This is where many parents get confused. They feel stressed about being stressed. But studies suggest that simple habits like a daily walk in nature can lower these levels. This doesn't mean stress causes infertility. It means relaxation creates a more welcoming environment. Habit 6. Sleep and hormones. Your body regulates hormones while you sleep. Prioritizing 7 to 9 hours of rest in a dark room is a simple, free way to support your fertility. This does not mean you need to sleep perfectly every night. It's about your overall routine. Habit 7. Environmental awareness. Some chemicals in plastics can mimic hormones. Doctors say switch into glass containers for heating food is a small but powerful step. It's not about being afraid of your environment, but making slightly cleaner choices where you can. Habit 8. Moderate exercise. Exercise is wonderful, but overexercising can sometimes tell your body to pause reproduction. Moderate movement, like walking or swimming, is the sweet spot for fertility. Reassurance: you don't need to do intense HIIT workouts to be healthy. Habit 9. Precise tracking. The calendar doesn't always know your body as well as you do. Using ovulation kits provides real data. This is where many parents get confused, following an app that just guesses your fertile window. Using a real test strip takes the guesswork out. Habit 10. Avoiding tobacco and alcohol. Smoking can age the ovaries, and even moderate alcohol can affect early pregnancy. Quitting these habits is one of the most significant things you can do. It's not about judgment, it's about providing the best possible start for your future baby. Habit 11. Sexual health screening. Hidden infections can sometimes affect the fallopian tubes. A simple screening with your GP ensures everything is clear. This is a common part of preconception care and nothing to be embarrassed about. Habit 12. Professional support. If you're over 35 and haven't conceived after 6 months, it's time to speak with a doctor. This does not mean you can't get pregnant naturally, it simply means getting an early look to see if you need a little extra help. Reassurance: seeking help early is a proactive, positive step. While most journeys are normal, there are a few signs that you should contact a doctor sooner. These include cycles that are very irregular, lasting longer than 35 days, or being very short. Also, if you have a known history of endometriosis or severe period pain, an early conversation with a specialist is a good idea. These aren't diagnoses, it's simply signs that your body might need a little more focused attention.
Are taking tangible steps to optimize your fertility. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. You are not alone in this. Millions of healthy babies are born to parents over 35 every year.
If this information helped lower your heart rate today, consider sharing it with a partner or friend. We have a full playlist on cycle health that you can find here.
In our next video, we're diving into a topic many of you asked about: late ovulation. Is it a problem or just a variation of normal? We'll see you there.